the best Axiom trading filters in the game today. These specific filters have allowed me to make more than $200,000 in just the last 30 days trading crypto meme coins. Having the right filters when you're trading is what really separates the average losing trader from the anomalies. Cupsy, Eurus, Waddles, people that print thousands of dollars each day when trading. I mean, think of it like a fishing net. If the spaces between the holes are too big, you're gonna catch nothing. But if the spaces between your net are too small, you'll catch everything. So what do? You adjust them based on what you want to see. You adjust the length, the size, maybe even the shape of the holes. Just like a fisherman, when you are trading, you adjust via your filters to find the things that you want to see. You adjust them depending on what sort of fish you are hoping to hunt. You become intentional, you become specific, and you can do the same thing with your trading. Okay boys, and through these filters that I'm going to show you today, I've been able to be super consistently profitable. Just have a look at my month of May. I mean, started off with 50K, and you can see every single day I'm making thousands of dollars with only one losing day in May. Then we flick over to June, only 3 losing days. This is because I'm filtering out the bullshit and filtering in the good shit. It's really that simple. Okay, enough teasing you. Let's jump straight into it. On New Pairs, Seb, one of the most asked questions, what filters do you use? I'll give the answer. I, most of the time, use no metric filters on New Pairs. So what does that mean? When it comes to this section, age and market cap volume, most of the time, I would say about 60 to 70% of the time, I use no filters. I just filter the launch pads that I'm looking at. So for example, right now, we have a lot of tokens dropping on different launch pads. So I will leave most of these on. However, if I know we've entered a strong meta on one launch pad, what you want to do, turn all of these off and only keep one open. That way, on your New Pairs, you are the first person to see these new coins dropping on different launch pads. What do you mean by different launch pads, Seb? What are you talking about? Pump Fund's a launch pad, Bonk is a launch pad, Believe is a launch pad. These are just different platforms that allow you to release tokens. And whenever there is a new token releasing platform, the first couple coins on those platforms go insane. And having the advantage of being able to filter out the bullshit and filter in the good shit when it comes to these starting of metas will make you ridiculous amounts of money. I'm telling you right now. Okay, so 60% of the time, I don't use filters on New Pairs. However, the other 40% of the time, what do I use? I will go ahead, leave Audit the way it is, and go over to metrics and have a look at the volume section. And in the volume section, I like to go and put it at a minimum of $7,000 market cap and then click apply. What this is going to do is pretty much any coin that comes out and doesn't get any sort of volume other than a bit of snipers and, maybe just random apes will not show up for you. When is the best time to use this? In New York session, when there's high volume, where everything is going crazy. There's tokens loading 10 on the screen per second. There's the same token being remade and created 45 times and it's flying. You don't know what to do, you're confused. This is what I personally do so I can filter out the bullshit. I don't want to see everything when there's 10 tokens being created per second. I want to be more intentional and I only want to see the tokens that are getting volume because that means other people are interested in them and most likely they are going to be good or at least worth me looking for. Now, the other way that I use filters on New Pairs is probably the most important thing that barely any traders do. It's very, very simple and it will change the game for you. When you see something crazy pop out in your Twitter tracker, if you don't have a Twitter tracker, you need to get one. It is very important. There'll be a link in the description to my own Twitter tracker that is for free in my Discord. You don't have to pay, nothing like that. It's very important, you need it. when Elon tweets, when Trump tweets, when these people with motion will come out and tweet, you will see the tweet and you'll have a second, maybe a little bit longer, depending on what sort of tweet it is, to quickly analyze what the best coin is coming out from that tweet. We can have a look if anything's come out here. For example, this is CB Doge. If it was Elon tweeting this, you see even there's coins being created from it, and it's a CB Doge tweet. Doesn't have that much motion. If Elon tweeted this, a picture of a dog, it would fucking fly. So you have about 1 second to filter. So when you see this tweet, there's still going to be hundreds of other tokens being created that have nothing to do with it. So what you want to do, you want to quickly filter over, go to keyword search, and put in any desired words that fit that thing. If you know the best ticker for that sort of coin would be Doge, all you do is put keyword search Doge and you wait. You wait for the first one. You wait and it makes it super easy. Here we can already see the Doge ones, but let's say, for example, Trump were to tweet out chicken. All you do is quickly put in chicken and you wait. You wait, and now the first one that comes up, you can instantly buy because nothing else is going to come up unless it has to do with Trump. So doing these things split second before the tweet, you can get really lucky. If a good account tweets, but it doesn't get dev'd straight away, it might take a minute, 2 minutes. And if you're sitting here waiting, you're going to be the first person to buy if you use these filters and change the keyword search to what you want to see. This just filters out the bullshit again and filters in the good shit. That's all we're doing here. Okay, final stretch. Let's talk about it. One of the most important sections to filter in the whole of your trading game. Here, I'm constantly changing the bonding curve percentage that I want to see and the token age. Personally, I like to have this screen not all the way full. I want to be able to see whatever's just starting to move. If I take this minute's age off and can see everything that's on its way to graduate, you're blind. You can't see. If stuff does begin to get volume off new pairs, you're going to have to scroll down to find it. And in the time it takes you to scroll down, have a look at everything, you're too late. It's gone. You've missed your entry. The coin's already flying. If it's really good, it would have bonded already. So what you need to do is constantly update this. When it's high volume, I put a max of 4, maybe 5 minutes. When it's low volume, I'll go ahead and put 10. Whatever allows me to see. See, 10 is still a bit much because I have to scroll to see the bottom ones. I'll go ahead and put 8 right now. Still a bit much. 6. There you go. I want to be able to not have to really scroll and to see everything. Now, I said that once you miss stuff, because what if things are slow cooking or take more than 5 minutes to get up to your, metrics, good, you're thinking. So what I do, every time that I see the time hit another 10-minute interval, so right now it's 12:30, when it hits 12:40, I go here and I just put a 0. I just change it to 60. Now I can see what sort of coins are slow cooking. And if anything has started to get volume 5 to 7 minutes after it was created, maybe a cabal has picked it up. Maybe it got retweeted again. It didn't run the first time, but someone else bigger and better tweeted about the thing or gave a thesis. These things do happen. However, they happen rarer, and those slower coins you will be able to catch. So what I do and what you guys need to do is put this to a lower time so you're only seeing tokens that are getting volume off the rip. We're essentially doing the same thing that we did in new pairs, where you're trying to see the coins that come out and get volume straight away, but you're doing that in final stretch in a more methodical sort of way. Now, bonding curve 30%, what does this mean? For a coin to bond and head over to the pump swap or radium liquidity pool, it has to reach a certain market cap and complete 100% on the bonding curve. I put mine to 30% because coins come out, and as you can see, they start very low at 10 to 15%. Once they reach 30%, this means that they have had some buy and sell transaction volume. There's some interest, there's some desire in the coin. So these two metrics of bonding curve and token age mixed together is able to filter out things that don't need to be seen on your screen. And that's going to be where most of the rugs, the bundles, the farms fall into, and allows you to see everything that other good traders are picking up on before they see it themselves. And you'll be able to front run all these good traders and get in coins early. Now let's head over to Migrated. On Migrated, the only thing that I change here is I go over to metrics and I change the market cap to 40K when I start the day, and I hit apply. This way I can see all the coins that have migrated but are not dead yet. Why do I want to see the coins that have migrated but are not dead? Because they start and they make prevalent what the current meta in the market is. If we were to scroll down here, just from having a look, I can already see what sort of meta we're in. We can see this coin at 3 million, dog invest. So that's a meta. It's a $3 million coin. I guarantee there's some betas. Cat invest. Hold this dog. Okay, so we can see the meta start to form. And I can only understand that there's a meta from looking at these bigger coins. Now when I'm here scanning new pairs and about to graduate pairs, I'm keeping in mind a mental note of that there is a dog mixed with finance, an animal mixed with finance meta going on right now. It is a little bit old, about 5 hours ago, but if I were to come on sooner and seen these things, then I still would have kept that same sort of principle and precedent. And you can do it for newer coins as well. But yeah, another reason that you want to have it, it doesn't have to be 40K, but you at least want to have this above 10K market cap, is because a lot of coins will migrate and then just completely zero out. They'll die. They'll go to zero. Meme coins are all pretty much going to go to zero at some point, and it happens every single day. As you can see, this one's dead. 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 And if I'm looking at it right now, it looks like nothing's running. But if I scroll down, I have to scroll so much just to see what coins are doing well. So save yourself the time, save yourself the effort. I personally put 40K, put whatever suits you, but don't leave it at zero. You need to be able to filter out the bullshit, and this is one way to do it. Now, because you guys have stayed to the end, I'm going to drop a little bit of more sauce, a little secrets that I like to gatekeep. If you start struggling with getting farmed, bundled, rugged, and you start quick buying coins that are instantly going to zero because someone's buying, it's being sniped, a little secret you guys can do, jump over to the filters, go over to Audit, and here you can set a sniper's percentage. You want to put your maximum sniper percentage to 5%. This means you won't see coins where early buyers or snipers have taken more than 5% of the supply. This is going to alleviate you the stress of having the worry of when you're quick buying a coin that someone has already bought a shit ton and is ready to dump on you. You probably notice a lot of times you guys getting farmed is when you click on a coin, someone has already bought a lot of it and it's a bot that will instantly sell it as you buy. To avoid that, it's very, very simple. Put the metric to snipers at a maximum of 5, maybe 10%, and that will alleviate that stress. You can also put the dev holding to a maximum of 8 or 7%, because if the dev is holding anything over 7 to 8%, he's probably just trying to farm you, and you want to wait till he sells anyway. So it's not going to show up for you. You're not going to see coins where the dev is buying 10, 15, 20%, and is only waiting for you to buy so they can sell. This really allows you to, again, filter out the bullshit, filter in the good shit. All right, boys and girls, we're going to wrap it up there. I hope you guys understand how intentional and specific you can make your trading via using filters like this to separate yourself from the average losing trader and become an anomaly. If you need a trading group to join, I have my own personal one where I have the free CT tracker in there, a necessary tool for trading. There is a paid section as well. You don't need to get it, but it is valuable. Just remember, boys, if you work hard, put all your effort in, dedicate yourself fully, and never stop clicking, everything will come to fruition.